all, welcoming a new child is, and should be, one of the happiest moments of their lives, but for some, it can be a time of difficulty and depression.
Postnatal depression is a well-known issue for new mothers, but now mental health professionals say we should routinely check new fathers for it as well. We're joined now by Mark Williams, the founder of Fathers Reaching Out, who suffered from postnatal depression himself. Good morning to you. First of all, tell us what your experience was when you first became a father.
Yeah, I was never diagnosed with any postnatal depression or PTSD because I witnessed a traumatic birth my wife went through. But I suffered in years for silence, like a lot of fathers, and at crisis point about 5 years later. And this is why it's so important to have screening, because a lot of fathers actually hitting crisis point years later, and obviously the relationship are ending. You know, dads can't struggle to bond with their children as well. And I found initially I didn't bond with my son initially, but I think because I was home looking after my wife for 6 months, no money coming in, mortgage to pay, you know, lack of sleep. I think that bond attachment, skin to skin, helped me, you know, give up attachment, if that makes sense.
Did you easily identify it, though, as postnatal depression? Were you aware of what was happening to you and what had triggered it?
No, my personality totally changed. You know, I was using alcohol, you know, punched the sofa, bust my hand, you know, totally out of character, avoiding situations. I couldn't tell my wife how I was feeling because she was going through severe postnatal depression herself. Like, she was actually in crisis team as well. So it was many reasons why I was depressed, and I had an undiagnosed disorder called ADHD. So a lot of fathers have got, you know, self-managing depression before they become dads as well. And that's why it's important to have these checks.
So I wonder, because of all of that, is this actually postnatal depression, or is it something else then?
Well, the only way to describe it to my friends is if there was no pregnancy or baby, I wouldn't have been depressed in the postnatal period, which is the first 12 months. And like you said, we've got the suicide rates of men. You know, the World Health Organization doesn't recommend screening fathers, which is shocking. No nice guidelines on fathers. And that's what's happening. A lot of these fathers going into services years later. So early prevention saves money, but most importantly, it saves lives as well.
And it's something, as in your case, that can sort of manifest itself many, many years later after the event.
Absolutely. And, you know, I've spoken to 2,000 to 3,000 fathers, and it's not just in the UK, overseas as well, you know. And the amount of relationships that end in, it's incredible.
Forgive me for jumping in, but then what difference does it make if you have screening, you know, soon after a birth and are found to be, you know, suffering with a form of depression at least? What difference does that make in terms of keeping the family together, bonding with your children, and all these key issues?
Yeah, obviously there's more specialist services for perinatal mental health, and so obviously, you know, encouraging skin to skin, you know, it releases oxytocin as well, you know, and so it's that bond and attachment. Because what we find is if dad's behaviour is changing during this time, obviously it has an impact on our child's development as well. You know, the first 3 years in a child's life is very important. So if dad is struggling, and mum, because sometimes only dad is struggling, and that impacts on mum's mental health as well. And obviously that has an impact on our child's development as well. See, so it's about supporting both parents, same-gender couples, everyone, in the antenatal period as well as the postnatal period, because it just has far better outcomes for your family.
So having been through what you have been through, what advice would you give to new dads?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we know there's not much services out there for new fathers, but, you know, go to your GP, talk to your health visitor, and don't suffer in silence like a lot of fathers and men do. And like you said, we need to cut the suicide rates of men as well, and a lot of them are fathers.
Mark, good